see a couple people tuned in. If you are tuned in to this live and you know someone who could benefit from this, please tag them, share this. If you have a page and you have people on your page that could benefit from this, I know a lot of people who ask me questions about business credit, and I'm pretty much going over the same thing with every single person. Like literally every single person, I'm going through the same thing. And this is not rocket science, and I don't want to put it off as rocket science for the sake of selling something. Um, I want everybody to benefit from this, and this could be the difference between your business actually succeeding and your business failing. So I am not going to put a lock on this information. I am going to give this information out and reward the people that actually tune in when I go live. So I'll do that sometimes. I've done it other times. And this time is one of those times where I will go live and I will make all attempts to erase this from social media when this live is over. This will be a 25 to 30-minute live. So that means I will probably be done somewhere around 6:30, and I will take this down approximately an hour later. So 7:30 this live is going to come down. Either you get it or you don't, and I will not present this again as this is information that I'm currently selling with my business builder kit or business builder bundle, whatever. It's a free uh to the people that um, watch tonight, but it's actually something that I charge for. It's included in a bundle, and that is the only place that this particular set of uh, slides is available. Is the Real Life Business Builder bundle, and I'm giving it out here tonight for free. So there's no reason for people not to tune in. If you are tuning in and you have a page that is full of entrepreneurs and people that can benefit from this. Once again, this is something that's included with the Business Builder bundle, and it's another presentation included also. But I'm going to go through this whole presentation tonight. If you are not interested in business credit, this is not the presentation for you. I'm not trying to overgeneralize anything. This is specifically for business credit. I will talk a little bit more about actual business, things that businesses need. Um, I am a business owner myself. I have a business degree, and I'm currently finishing up another degree at the School of Business in Wayne State. So, people, share this. I'm telling you, somebody will benefit from this. This is a lot of great information. So, let's get into it. Real Life Business LLC. That is my company. Real Life Business Solutions LLC is my company. Our tag phrase is real life problems require real life solutions. The real life guide to building business credit with your EIN is this presentation. Please check out my website, www.reallifebusinesssolutions.com. My name is Alvin C. Hill IV, and I am the CEO of Real Life Business Solutions. I'm a personal and professional development coach. I have been through many titles over the past year, year and a half, and this one is pretty. It kind of covers the ground for me, so that's what I'm running with now. As I have done a lot personally and grew up personally and did a lot of personal development with my own self. And I know what it takes to actually get something off the ground, as I have had to get my own life off the ground twice. So everything that I am presenting from a place of actually going through something, actually been through something. So if you are a business owner and you are currently going through something, do not feel like you are alone. We all do. So the first thing I want people to understand is the bidability checklist. Now, this checklist is on the screen. It seems simple. If you are watching this and you want to actually go through this checklist on your own, just screenshot it, because once again, I'm taking this video down at 7:30. Now, The credibility checklist is people do things in different orders. That is not the most important thing. This particular order is very important in my case because you want a name, you do not want to do anything, and your name is taken, or you have to go back and go through some type of legal thing with the name. So decide on a name, but do not get the LLC first. The first thing you want to do is get your business address because your business address needs to be filed with your LLC. There are people that file their LLC and use their home address. I did it myself. And then I had to go back because I learned this. I had to go back and change it to my business address. And that means you'll have to go back and change it on bank accounts and everything else that you use the business name and address on. So it's safe to just get the business address first. They do not ask you for entity paperwork when you get a business address, a virtual address. Get the virtual address and then form your LLC. So then you get your business legal entity, your EIN, and then you get the licenses that you need. So the licenses are not needed in every single business. As a credit repair person, I did not need a license in Michigan. I did not need bonding in Michigan. So a lot of the things were just being properly set up. Um, as far as legalities, there were not a lot of legalities, and that's why you see a lot of the credit repair companies because there is not a lot of anything needed. You literally can get an LLC and call yourself a credit repair company. You don't have to know anything. You don't necessarily need the software or anything. So that's what I started this particular business around was credit repair. And about a year ago, I got into business credit and I built my own business credit. I'm doing pretty good with that. And I wanted to make sure that I actually understood it for myself before I keep pushing it to other people. So once I had my own business credit together, I actually put together the business builder bundle, which doesn't necessarily, it's not just about business credit. The business builder bundle is about a lot of things, but it's centered around building business credit. So the ebook is around business credit, and these courses are around business credit, but there are a lot of other things included. The business planner is actually not about business credit, it's actually about understanding your business, and it helps you to be able to put together an actual plan to run your business, to expand your business, and to actually sell your business if that's what you plan on doing. So once you get your legal entity formed and your EIN and your licenses, you want to get a phone and a fax number. I have links to all of this in the business builder bundle, but if you want to do that, then you can use something like sideline.com or phone.com. You want to get a domain and website. You want to get a business email. A business email is not your business name at google.com. I have one of those for all of my businesses, but that's to keep certain other things simple. But when you're applying for business credit, you have to use an actual business email or they'll deny you based on your credibility. And what that business email is actually your name or something in front of your domain. So you see things like um, info at such and such.com. That's what your business email should be. So it should be your name at your domain.com. So we also need business bank accounts. You want to keep everything separate, and that's very important. And then you want to make sure you get a DUNS number. Now, the reason the DUNS number is near the bottom of this list is because DUNS is going to do a credibility check. And sometimes they will deny you based on the fact that you do not have the other things in order. So you want to get all of these things in order. And then you want to get your business branding and materials and social media together. And lastly, you want to get your business listings. I put business listings like Google and Yelp and all of that last because people are going to check out your business. You want to make sure that your business is as credible as possible before you list your business and people not take you seriously. Here is a basic understanding of the four tiers of business credit. The levels are very different, and you do not want to skip these levels, but you can. If your personal credit or your collateral is good enough, you can skip these levels. But you basically start off at a tier one and you get basic trade credit. And that's a 30, 60, 90 day uh, a line of credit with a trade company. So basically, you start off with these particular companies, and there's a whole list of these companies. Everybody is not a tier one company, and you do not want to start applying for tier two credit lines, and you are not uh your tier ones are not being reported. You'll constantly get denied. The difference between business credit and personal credit is they owe you no explanation. So you'll be getting denied based on the fact that you do not have five active accounts in your business credit or five reporting accounts, different things like that. So you want to make sure you start off with these tier ones and then you go to these tier twos because they'll actually do a credit check, a business credit check. The tier ones don't do a business credit check. Then you go to your tier threes, which is bank lending, and they will probably do a business credit check and a personal credit check. Now, tier four are investors, and they'll actually want to see paperwork based on how your business is doing, and they will give you some type of assessment as a business, and they'll give you a multiple and say, okay, your business is making this much, we'll offer you this much, it's worth this much, and they'll ask for some type of equity a lot of times. So you have to be wary of that and actually understand what they're asking for. Your business credit scores matter because they are in your business name, they are not in your personal name. Your business credit is built off of one thing, and that's if you pay or you don't pay. So most of these scores range from 0 to 100. You will watch this. Like if you get NAV, you can see this. I've actually watched my score increase. I've watched things not being reported, a DUNS number not being reported because I didn't have enough active accounts. Do not be scared of that. Just keep building up these accounts and they will start to report. Your business credit scores are not automatic. So unlike your personal credit where you get something they report, your business credit scores, you have to apply for them. You have to have an EIN. You have to get a DUNS number. You have to do these things in order for them to report. So there's different reporting agencies for business credit and personal credit. Even if it's the same name, it's a totally different company. They're doing something totally different and they're using a totally different range. Everything is different. You want to make sure you understand the difference between business credit and personal credit. I will get into that a little later in these slides. Just stay tuned, y'all. So for other business CRAs, there's no payment experiences necessary. Like it's CRAs are credit reporting agencies. So with DNB, you will need that was the last one of mine to actually report. The other reporting agencies reported before DNB, and they are particularly looking for companies that report to them, and you get these experiences. In the list that I provide in the bundle, you will see who actually reports to DNB, and most of these companies do. But you have to like you can even Google, and if you hear that somebody is making tier one credit available, you can Google them and see who they report to, or you can look in they facts. They frequently ask questions, and you can see if they actually report to DNB before you do it. You don't want to have a bunch of these credit lines that don't report to anybody important. So it's very important that you understand who these credit lines are reporting to. The scores are based on, do you pay or don't you pay? Where your personal credit scores are actually, um, it's a whole bunch of different things that they're adding up. And business credit is simple. Do you pay or don't you pay? That's it. Are you paying on time? That's it. Are you not paying on time? That's it. It's very simple. If the score drops, just get more counts, get more things on credit, pay on time, and it will definitely increase. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with how you pay your own bills. It's separate. That's why you're using your EIN and you're using this DUNS number because it's separate. You want to separate yourself personally from your business. That is very important. The credit scores. So, you get these people, they extend the credit. So it's sites, and they don't even have, some of these sites don't even have things that you'll use. So basically, you're going to go on there, find something that you use. Like one of the sites, I end up ordering something that was like maybe marked up 15 to 20% from Amazon. Like I literally ordered it just so they could report. and I can get that credit line on my business credit and it helps. So do not go on these sites and you go to Quill or these sites and you, oh man, I can get this for cheaper. It's not about that. You want to go in there, spend this money, make sure they're reporting and that they're getting back to the CRAs and that you can leverage this business credit. Don't overthink this, y'all. Keep this simple. These vendors are not there to be friendly. They're not there to give you the best deal. They're there to report and help you build your business credit. That's it. DNB is just for business. Experian and Equifax do both consumer and business credit, but you are only concerned with the business credit when you are using your DUNS number or your EIN number. So there are other smaller reporting agencies, and they're not really looked at when people when you're applying for this business credit. So the big three matter a lot more, which are the three that's at the top: DNB, Experian, and Equifax. It's a little bit more to consider. Credit safe includes financial trade payment data, which is lease payments, payments to business, credit cards, term loan payments, other debt payments made by a business. CRAs use slightly different methods. The main criteria for scoring are the same though. It's just different weights. So you want to make sure you can what the CRA is actually looking for, and you will be able to see why your score is different from credit reporting agency to credit reporting agency. So the things that they actually do look at is bankruptcies and liens, lawsuits, your credit card payments. This is D&B, so this is only for your business. To get a paydex score, business needs at least three trade lines reporting. Once again, I had other trade lines. I had credit scores in Equifax and Experian, but I did not have a score with DNB. It took a little longer, but once it gets to DNB, you are in good hands. It can take up to 60 days for the trades to report, so you got to be patient. The business credit score itself is calculated using as many as 875 payments. So it's calculated over an extended period of time of whether you pay or you don't pay. So in this weighted payments, the weighted averages, this weight is given to trade accounts that report lower dollar amounts. So if you have a trade account that's reporting $5,000 and you have one that's only reporting $500, more weight is given to the $5,000 account because you have more credit available to you and you have to manage it a lot better than you would the $500. So your past performance in bill payments is a main driver. It's ranging from 1 to 100. The higher the score, the lower the risk. So you want to be within 80 to 100 if you think you want to apply for something in the next tier. That's like an A score, 80 to 100. That's pretty good score. That's like having a 720 in a personal credit score. A business can get good business paydex credit by ensuring payments are made promptly with suppliers and vendors. Now, this means you can pay early and you get your weight is better if you pay it early. So the larger databases actually they calculate your risk due to your public records, your scoring, trade information, your financial history, your court judgments, and your UCC filings. The experience scoring criteria is called IntelliScore Plus. It's about your historical behavior and your payment history. It's 5 to 10% of your total score. The current payment status, trade balances, and percent of accounts delinquent is 50 to 60% of the score. If you look at that, that's over half your score is basically just, are you paying your bills? The utilization is only 10 to 15%. The company profile, the age of business is 5 to 10%. So sometimes if your company is only 6 months old, that means your LLC. I'm not talking about how long you've actually been running the company, but if your LLC is pretty new, then you are losing points. So it's 10 to 15% of your total scores, derogatory items. The IntelliScore, the basis includes the number of trade experiences, the outstanding balances, and credit utilization, public record recency, demographics, the years on file, SIC codes, and business size. So the SIC codes, which if you've uh, watched some of my videos, we talk about the SIC codes, and they're basically just a way to classify your business. You want to pick the least threatening SIC code, but do not lie and pick a business that you're not in. Um, Equifax scoring criteria, they collect utility account information, trade vendor data, public records like bankruptcies, lawsuits, child support judgments, different things like that. Information from the Small Business Financial Exchange. A lot of things can lower your business credit score. It could be collections, liens, judgments, bankruptcies, or derogatory public records. The recency, frequency, and dollar amounts of these public records. Increased trend in slow payment or obligations. If you slow down in paying your bills, they figure you're running out of money. The increase in number of business credit inquiries could tear down your score. The number of trade experiences, balances outstanding, payment habits, all of this could boost your score or lower it. So the short TIB, which is your time in business, the line of business or SIC code. Once again, do not lie about your SIC code. You want to make sure that you use a code that's being honest to your business, and but you don't want to use one that is a threat. So I'm in the credit repair business. Um, I would not put credit repair down. It's a basically they look at it like a high risk business. So I would put down consulting, which is still the truth. I'm a consultant. Um, but it makes my business look less risky to the people looking at my SIC code. Generally, the reverse of what can lower a business credit score can actually raise your score. Some of these steps take time. You have to be patient. Ooh, excuse me. Great business credit can be built quickly, but it's not immediate. Get started with the biggest things you can do. So you raise your business credit scores by paying on time every time. You look at this once again, it's talking about the 80%. The Equifax credit score risk 60 or better. For experiencing historical behavior, once again, it's the payment history, the different things. A lot of it is kind of like personal credit, but the big difference is most of it is about do you pay your bills on time? Avoid lawsuits. That's pretty self-explanatory. You do not have anything like a lawsuit on file because you will be held accountable. You'll lose points for that. In order to raise your business credit scores, once again, you want to understand the codes. The SIC is the standard indication code. The NAICS, which is the North American Industry Classification System. Now these codes are available online, and you can go and pick out this code for your business. Pick the less riskiest looking business, but do not lie. The SIC is restricted industries like energy, oil trading, petroleum, extraction, production. Pawn shops are considered high risk. The cannabis industry is high risk. Once again, like the credit repair thing, a lot of this is high risk. So you have to be careful how you pick in your business. The SIC and NAICS codes, you want to be honest. Once again, you want to be honest when you're choosing these codes, but you do not want to pick the most riskiest industry. You want to pick something like, once again, the Chico's bail bonds can be renamed Chico's. Once again, you're not being dishonest, but you do not want to be considered a high risk business, or you will pay for it in the end. Um, the You raise your business credit scores with your most recent high credit used. So you get these, and you use this credit. So if you have a $5,000 account in your personal credit, using this will lower your score because it ups your usage, which accounts for a certain percentage of your score. With business credit, they want you to use it. They want you to pay it off because it shows that you're actually doing business. So if you use your $5,000, pay it off. The next time you apply, somebody will probably be giving you a higher limit. The company that you're actually using the $5,000 from will eventually give you a higher limit. They just want to make sure that you're paying your bills. So the credit issuers want to see that you're using your credit. Once again, they monitor it. They want to make sure that you're handling your business, and they will give you upwards to 10 times the amount that you currently have in your business credit. Negative payment histories can diminish your ability to get loan and credit cards. It can increase the rates. You need to know which accounts are reporting adverse credit history, and you can work on the CRAs and the credit issuers. So you can actually repair your business and get this together too. So let's talk about the credit monitoring. You can have different credit monitoring for your personal. You might have smart credit, identity IQ. For business credit, the most uh, known one is the NAV. So NAV is a tool that can help you monitor your business credit, and you can match it matches you with opportunities. So download the Nav app. It's a free version. The free version will give you a few opportunities, but if you pay quarterly, it's like 140, and they'll send you all type of opportunities. They'll let you know when it's good for you to apply for a business credit card and things like that. Nav app offers a few other things too. So just get your Nav up. It's a great app. You start with your duns and three payment experiences to get your paydex score. New business tend to be low. Listen, I panicked, but it will go up. Like just pay your bills, handle your business, and it'll go up. Once again, they're gonna talk about these CR, these SIC codes, NAICS codes. You go right on NAICS.com, I believe it is, and you just find the code and you register your business and get that code. So, that's the end of the business credit thing. My particular company, we do personal credit, business consulting, coaching, and mentoring. And I just posted one of the guys that I coached. I helped him get his business in order. He is a great mechanic, not so much a businessman, but we worked together and got everything that he needed. So that's some of the things that we do. Reach out to us, and here's the contact information. That is my actual business number, 313-883-9664. You can email me at info@reallifebusinesssolutions.com. You can also email me at jackpot@reallifebusinesssolutions.com. And www.reallifebusinesssolutions.com is our website. So let me stop sharing this and let me expound a little bit on exactly what we're doing at Real Life Business Solutions. So if you are a business owner, we are leaning more into the coaching realm. That is something that everybody is saying that they're doing. So I'm trying to make sure that my program is solid. I am working on the program near the top of the year. I will be releasing a slim down version of the program at a pretty decent price, and it will be a few modules, things like that, so you can get acquainted with what I'm actually trying to do. This program will not be about business credit or personal credit. This program will be about you, the entrepreneur, and there will be business credit and personal credit modules to explain some things to help you benefit as a person and as a entrepreneur. But the program will include some mental things. It will include how to deal with people, how to deal with things that life throw at you, as I have been through a lot of things in my personal life, and they have boggled me down in my business, and I've overcome a lot of things. So I am working on some things like that. If you are interested in joining, we're going to do a real life business boot camp at the top of the year. Once the slim down course is done, we'll do the boot camp, and the boot camp will be free, and we will go through some of the things that's available in the course. Until then, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Once again, this particular live will be taken down in an hour, so at 7:30 it is over. If you are not tuning in live, then you tune in until 7:30, and it will be deleted from all of my platforms. Enjoy.